Hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation.
Not a good one?
It's a good one.
I'm on vacation.
All right.
If you don't like your life,
then you should go and change it, which is what we did. Jeff J, live from Miami, Florida. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this. No more Tampa. We're in Miami. That's the way we're going to break it to them. It's Jeff J here to make your night Sunday night. We used to do late nights on Clubhouse. We're bringing this to YouTube Live, Facebook, wherever you're streaming and watching. Future home of Kokomo Jays. If you don't know what Kokomo Jays is, it is the #1 podcast in the world. We're going to actually optimize or maybe buy a YouTube channel, Monster Kong. This is going to be the studio. Arturo calls it the casting couch, which I will not call it for that obvious reasons. But with that said, hello, buddy boy Josh. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, dude, better than no, I don't want to say that. Dave Ramsey says that. Too blessed to be stressed. Dude, I'm good, dude. Actually, this gives me always energy to do this. Actually, I feel like I want to go live on Instagram, TikTok. Oh, I need to get all the lights. We're going to have Santiago or someone actually building a studio, very similar to how my boy Jake Paul. So to kind of tease the show, last night becoming on the same fancy watch company. Jake Paul was on. He was out in Miami. I was out in Miami last night. Did we link up? Did we not? We'll get into that. VeeFriends and the Flexing Fox before the show in the show notes. I showed Josh a little flex, and we're going to show some stuff from my boy Gary V. I think we debriefed on the last show, Josh. Did we debrief Gary V and everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you told me about it.
Yeah, who knows? Well, whatever. It's like for the 9 people watching. And then, by the way, we're going to get into a little bit about Josh's life and what's going on with that too. He's got a baby on the way. So I mean, he doesn't, but his wife does. So I mean, who knows, man? It's 2022, man. And will I stop telling people I'm going to run for president? Or I want to. Let me say that. I'm not going to. Let's correct that. And should I? And we'll go over that. I was talking to Major Williams today, who was on the PBD podcast. He had me on live as he was waiting for his wife to come in from the groceries. She said, honey, can you come out and help me bring in the groceries? And I'm 6 blocks away. And he was waiting for about a half an hour. So we had a nice little live today. He didn't post it. But that all happened today. Well, I did a couple consulting calls, pitches, sent out some proposals for my company, Change Life Consulting, home headquarters here. And we actually just started a new LLC, Cunningham's Consulting, as well. So with that said, Josh, you learned some card tricks, eh?
Yeah. So since I'm on the phone all day for the real estate business, I realize I do things with my hands. I'm looking for things to do with my hands. So I've always wanted to learn cardistry, which is like learning how to flip cards, like learning how to take a card and take it. And like, you know how those guys throw cards at it? Like, like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Stuff like that. And then I'm trying to learn like how you take the card and you flip it up so you can catch it and stuff like that. It's just it's a mental real thing that I want to do. And I want to be able to like, if I'm going to be like where I need to click a pen or I need to do something, I might as well learn kind of like a fun little skill while I do it. So that's why I'm playing around with the cards, because if, I have to click a pen or do something, I might as well, like I said, learn a nice fun skill that I can teach maybe other people later on too as well. So yeah, maybe walk me through this Flexing Fox thing, because I think with you,
well, let me ask you this, because I watched it, and even this background, just being in here, like I would have done this at the restaurant if there's good Wi-Fi. Shout out to the girl at what was her name? Pauline. Oh, shoot, now I forget. Hopefully she doesn't watch this. Who she really hooked me up. I wanted to make sure I was happy there at the restaurant. I was going to do it, but the Wi-Fi wasn't working. So, do you think this is a flex to have the penthouse view? So someone told me once, just show up, do what you're going to do anyway, and don't just flex. Like walk out of the Lambo or the Ferrari, and don't act like it's a big deal. Don't be like, this is my Ferrari or Lambo. Does that make sense?
I mean, I think just be you, no matter what. Like if being you right now is being you, and wherever your background is with your shirt and checking out yourself to make sure you look good, that's how you is, then I mean, you do that,
Yeah. mean, I really wasn't doing that, dude. Here's the thing. When I don't look good, I'm like sloppy. People make fun of me, Jeff, you look sloppy. When I do try and look good, it's like, oh, you're checking out yourself. So it's not a win-win. Sometimes I'm gonna be sloppy. Sometimes I want to try and look good, you know? So it's the first show from here. I'm trying to look good. So let's go into Flexing Fox. Let's get right into it. So my boy, Gary V, I'm obsessed with now. I used to be obsessed with him. Kind of got out, went down the whole Grant Cardone. I love Grant, man. I love all these. I don't know why this pops up every time. By the way, do you want to debrief any of this?
Yeah, Juliana Pena lost. I think there should be a third fight, even though some people think there shouldn't be. But I mean,
we interview her in studio here and everything. Are you coming down in person for that one?
yeah, I will.
I just want there to be a chaperone. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna say, but yeah, dude, I think this should. Here's the thing. I honestly, I love everything about her. I love her tough, her gritty. I literally do. I think she's like the epitome of like Rocky and has all this great stuff to her. Became a huge instant supporter, fan, whatever you want to call it. And where'd you go, Josh?
Drop the card.
Anyway, I think dude, if she fights again, she'll beat Amanda Nunes. All right. So, although I feel like I jinxed it because I called her, but dude, it broke my heart that she didn't break. Dude, she was so tough. Let's talk about this for a second. She was so tough in that fight.
Very much so. Yes, she almost beat her a couple different times. Although people were saying, like, obviously it's clear, like Amanda Nunes knocked her down 5 times during the fight. Obviously, Amanda Nunes dominated her. And although I do believe that's true, there are people who love being on the ground, and like it's a weird way that they do that. I watch fighters, UFC fighters, do it all the time.
They said that Charles Oliveira does that. Goes on the floor.
Yeah, Oliveira, they fall down on the ground. They just look at you and go, "All right, like come down, come meet me at the ground."
Juliana had 2 points. So in that fight, we're not gonna go through the whole thing, but she had 2 points when I thought she would win the fight. And one of them was how she won it the last time. If you see Amanda's eye, she was hitting Amanda, and Amanda's face was getting, oh, F, here we go again. Right?
Yeah.
Amanda, credit to her and her training and everything. She looked a lot better, and she was jabbing with the right, and she had a whole thing that was just not going on. Listen, I can't talk to it. I went in there as a pinata in my first backseat match. Okay. Took a lot of beats. My chest are still sore. Okay. So imagine how Juliana feels. And even Amanda. Amanda looked effed up after the fight. She's off crutches.
She's walking away in crutches, and everybody's like, "Oh, she dominated her." I'm like,
dude, yes.
Juliana looks better.
Dude, I picked a fight with somebody who called Amanda the goat or whatever, and that's always bad. It's the Gary V. Did you listen to the Gary V episode of Optimist versus Pessimistic Coffee Bros?
No, I haven't.
I'll show it at the end. Let me show VeeFriends first because we're kind of getting off. Anyway, Juliana, I love. I hope she doesn't fight again. I think she should be $1 million. Coming on, doing her own podcast show, coming on our show. She doesn't need to fight. I know she wants to. Dude, I want to fight the kid again too, Santos. I want a rematch too. If we go to the boxing gym down here in Miami that Achura wants to go to, I'm probably gonna wind up fighting again because it's just like it's addicting. I get why people do it. Stupid, but addicting. Okay, it's not smart, especially when you have that.
So get into this VeeFriends thing.
All right. So really quick. So VeeFriends, do you know what VeeFriends is?
Yes.
Okay, what is it for those who don't know?
It's cartoons that Gary Vee created so he could connect with a younger audience of trying to spread positivity and optimism.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on. So I kind of knew that. I thought, okay, Gary Vee just built a brand. He's gonna build some cute little guys and make a ton of money in this. So let me see this. So there's Perspective Pigeon. We'll start with Flexing Fox. We'll start with players for this guy first. So this is who I want to be. I love birds. You know how I love birds?
Seagulls, yes.
Nobody likes my pose. Nobody cares about what I'm doing. Everyone just ignores me.
I look at it in a different way. You're young, you're healthy, and you've got a valuable phone that's connected to the internet. I'm Perspective Pigeon, in case you couldn't tell, and I urge you to reframe your thinking. Eventually, you'll find...
Yeah, that's right, guys. This pigeon is totally giving me advice. It's crazy, right?
My work here is done. Perspective Pigeon.
Wait, come back. Oh, okay, stay tuned, guys. I'll just go find another talking animal. Good afternoon. We're live. Nobody likes my pose.
Pretty good though, right?
It's very cute. Yes.
They're cute, but not even bad, dude. I always talk perspective energy. So it kind of reminds me of perspective pigeon. You know, I always preach perspective.
Yes.
I haven't watched all these, but I want to show you the fox one. So I saw that and I was like, I'm so perspective pigeon. And then I saw this one. Oh yeah. Plex and Fox. See what I got. Like Sega, isn't it?
I'm flexing, see what's it got? Being hot and hitting the spot. I've never seen everybody flex like this, but there is more text coming from my fist. But no matter your praise, you shake your intellect. No one's ever the same after they see me flex. Oh, no, that guy's crap. We all know what he heard about. Why you laughing mysterious? I thought this demonstration wouldn't miss. We got to do something. Somebody never ever heard it before. This moment, sensation, what you're really saying for. We got to be your dude. That's how they had to shake. It's tricky, I know in the room, so let's drop. But I love the flex. Just do it, just what about this? Yes, I know the flex, but I do it my way. Flexing back, streets, flexing back. I'm flexing back, streets, flexing back. I'm flexing back, streets, flexing back. Yeah, flexing back.
Dude, the amount of thought that goes into these.
Here is what will hold you down and keep you on the ground like a dove kept in a cage, not free to make a sound. Get up after you fall. It's yourself you've gotta trust. The strength to stand up tall is your own very dust. Look fear in the eye and use the power inside. Open your wings, spread them wide. Take a leap and start to fly. Let me break it down. Sometimes things get scary, but inside of you is something extraordinary. When it's rough, say it's not as bad as it appears. You got the right to fight. Smack down your fears. Just feel that. And because the fear is gone. You feel.
All right, Flex and Fox was good, right?
Yeah.
That one's a little cheesy. So, but it was, I was like, holy cow, I'm flexing Fox. I could see that. And dude, it's exactly what you said before then. Just be yourself, don't flex. And that's what they tell them at the end, you know?
Yeah.
So it's funny that I'm learning more from these guys, you know? I mean, dude, I think they're for kids. I think it's for adults too, dude, you know? I'll play one more. That was the fairy one. I wasn't big. I didn't make big. There's one self-aware
Oh,
here.
yes. One more.
But dude, are you really making fun? I love these things, dude. You don't think they're good?
No, they're good.
They're entertaining, dude. You know what? If there was South Park, this is the thing. If they were South Park and they were saying inappropriate jokes, people will be watching them all the time because they're positivity.
No, I don't even watch South Park. I don't know why. Like,
Mr. Sloth, could you hold the door, please? Hey, somebody stop my hot dog cart.
Gladly. I'm too slow.
Not exactly. You see, the real problem is that you're unaware of your own limitations. By my reckoning, in order to maximize your selflessness, you must help those who move at your speed. I'll never be quick enough to cross this intersection on my own.
Thank you, self-aware hair.
Always happy to help.
I don't know.
you know what that
Got a bit of a
VeeFriends
problem.
reminds me of?
Sega.
It reminds me of that. You're still a piece of garbage.
What's that? That was
It's like some clip that they do on TikTok and Instagram. It's like, da-da-da-da, you're still a piece of
I think
garbage.
perspective pigeons around his NFT. I'll buy them. Dude, like I like those things, dude. I used to teach middle school.
I agree. It reminds me of Jungle Jam. It's good. It's good stuff.
I like the Gary V's. I love Gary V, dude. The guy told me I got it. He winked at me. He's gonna be
I
sitting
do. I love Gary Vee too. Maybe I'm just tired. I'm like not.
He'll be on the casting couch here. But anyway, so listen.
What does casting couch mean?
We'll have Arturo explain that on his Say It Like It Is podcast. We're gonna keep this G-rated, try and stay on YouTube too. Did you hear that Steve Will Do It got kicked off YouTube?
Who?
Steve Will Do It. Do you know who that is?
No.
You know the Nelk Boys?
Yes.
You know Elon Musk?
Yes.
Did you know Elon Musk was on the Nelk Boys?
Yes.
Yeah, I have you watched it?
I did not watch it.
So I started watching it. So Nelk Boys, which I love the Nelk Boys. We're gonna get them on our podcast. They'll be easy to get. They've been getting everywhere. They got Dana White on. We're getting Dana White. So we're basically one. Andrew Tate, dude. I don't even want to talk about that guy. So where's it? Nelk Boys. What was I gonna say? Oh, Steve Will Do It. So look, this right here. On why Steve Will left for Miami, getting hit on in jail. Oh, so Steve Will Do. So where is it? Well, anyway, Steve Will Do It got canceled. Dude, they deleted his whole, like, I want to like buy a YouTube channel or build my YouTube channel. Kicked off YouTube. They talk about it. Gets to have this happen. So I guess he talked about gambling on it. And his whole channel went off. So this guy's giving out charity to people.
So if you see my last video,
we landed in Texas and we literally found out that his channel was being fucking deleted. And he's supposed to be on this pod. And he just said, yo guys, I can't really do it right now. I'm just not in the mood, but
it was the ultimate mindfuck because we landed. We had 2 texts, one from YouTube that the channel's being permanently deleted, and one from Elon confirming the podcast. So we're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know, right?
Freaking out here? Are we fucking devastated? It was a mindfuck. And
Shout out Steve though.
Shout out to Steve.
How long does this channel run for? 2 years? 3 years?
Dude,
He's been going since what,
Styles
20
posted, it got me emotional.
Yeah,
2018.
3 years. I think he was at 4.7 something million people. Like,
I'd say 5 million subs too, which is crazy.
Well, I got some stats.
crushing the game for that long, grinding. Steve worked fucking hard. You know that too on his videos.
Yeah.
To do whatever it takes. So
one thing about Steve too is people just think he's all an entertainer, but that guy gets shit done. He doesn't make excuses.
no, he
So I know Steve because, dude, he was the guy we were watching. I think me and you were watching the Juliana Pena fight. I was like, oh, that's the guy Steve Will Do It. I said, he's on the thing. We were watching something. He was in the crowd. He was at the Pena fight.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I remember you like saying stuff.
Yeah, because then if you go to Instagram here, so we'll go over here, even though it's the 5th platform, you'll see, oh, this is my whole life now, chasing other brands. But no, these are cool dudes. There's your boy, Steve Tran. So this guy, Steve Will Do It. He was with my boy, Adam Weitzman. So this is it. Hi, Steve, we reviewed your content and found that, I should put this in the SEO data thing. Reviewed violations because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. And it's probably a very upsetting news. It's crazy that they put that in there, you know?
Yeah.
But it's hard, yeah, 4.7 million, dude. But it makes YouTube a safe place to are. If we think a channel is severely violated supposed, we'll take it down to protect other users on the platform. But if you made the wrong call, you can appeal the decision, find out more about the policy, blah, blah, submit an appeal, content violates terms of services, including posting previously removed. So, shake my head, so effed up. So basically, they're all saying, you'll be back. They can't stop you.
So this was like, because of this, we removed your channel from YouTube. Well, that's crazy because like YouTube, so I'm going to say something which is probably not great. YouTube is obviously very liberal, right?
And
so
we're on YouTube right now, so which is good because we love socialism. Go ahead.
No, so they'll shadow ban like conservative outlets, right? It's their choice, their business, they can do whatever they want. So they'll suspend them, they'll do whatever it is, but they never ban their videos. Like they never delete the channel, which is odd.
So yeah, supposedly he started making a lot of money because of YouTube and etc. But this is what he did with his money. And he did it with Adam Weitzman and all these people. So let me go back to this here. So in here, let's go this here. Look. It's even the whole.
So much.
You have no idea. This whole day, like, Layla's been fighting for 6 years. It's so damn, 6 years of fighting cancer. It's been really hard.
Anything you need, I'm saying you guys are a team. Anything you guys need, I'm here for you. You guys got me. Anything you need. All right, guys, I want to say thank you guys so much for the video. It was an amazing video, and I want to give a big shout out to Adam Weitzman. He lives in New York. He's an awesome guy, and I told him what I was doing, and he sent me $30,000. So as you saw, I gave each family $10,000 of my money, and then I was able to send them an additional $7,500 because of Adam Weitzman. I want to give a shout out also to Neil from Timepiece Trading. He gave me like 2 of those love bracelets for free. So shout out to you.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, so dude, I just started crying to that. It's rare these days to find someone who is the sole person making the world a better place by helping others. The privilege to play my little part by helping you change other people's lives. Steve will do it. Glad to call you a friend. Link in my bio for full video. So my whole point is this is what YouTube's doing. They're taking down guys like that.
I guess so. I don't know what he did to violate.
Yeah, suppose he was gambling. Like he talked about gambling and he can't talk. Actually, we're just talking about it right now. So who knows? We don't gamble, guys.
Yeah, don't gamble. No gambling. I'm not eating cards.
Yeah, exactly. So, dude, I want to go live on like Instagram or something. Nothing. So I want to like get this. We're gonna do a tomorrow from everything. So, anyway, so
what are your goals for this week?
Well, to confirm Jake Paul coming on the show here. Hello. Oh yeah, should we get into that story? My goals for this week are literally to start closing some consulting contracts. So we're not pawning the TV, you know.
Yeah, I hear you. Same, man. I'm getting tired.
Yeah. We'll stop this too here. Let me go. Well, do you want to talk about your life a little bit? Fox.
The Fox. What about the Fox? Oh, flexing Fox. Oh, well, yeah, no, I mean, it's just your MO, you flex. You know what I did get, though?
Speaking of flexing, do you like watches?
I do.
So I do. I don't know if I'd wear these watches. So this is where I was last night. So my former competitor, now big fan. I'm a big fan of Jake Paul. I think he's a genius marketer, right? So to go through his story last night, where am I? I'm in Miami, right?
I think so, yeah.
Guess where this is?
Miami.
So this now is Vobra. So after hours, Jake Paul's got a couple milli. This guy probably met the owner, who seems like a cool dude, looks like Drake. He'll probably be on our show. Because Grant told me I can never buy him a watch. Don't buy watches. You don't know watches I want. Grant likes Richard Mille. I don't know if I'm going to buy Grant a watch, but maybe we'll buy someone. Do you know Richard Mille?
Yes.
So anyway, so if you go to Vobra,
I like Patek watches.
So I was out in Brickell last night. I was actually the extra. Did I tell you that I was an extra? Oh yeah, I sent in a group text. I was an extra. I might get the blue check by an extra in a show called Love and Marriage, or I don't know what it's a reality show for dating. The dude's a Jesus dude. I'll show him. Dude, like, so anyway, Vobra. I don't know if we can go to it.
Vobara?
Vobara. Have you heard of Vobara?
Now I have.
Right. So look, they have all these, like, it's the bling of the bling of the bling, right? So it's all diamond studded. And these are literally, like, I don't know if I'd ever really do. I might do this one. This one's nice. I like white watches. So this is the Richard Mille RM. This is the one I said. Flippy Masse VSS Emerald Cut Diamond Case. Hey, put me in it, man. I love my Apple Watch. We might take off the Apple Watch for this one, you know? So with that said, I send this message, power the DMs, right? By the way, we get to show me sliding the girls' DMs. No, it's all about legends. Guy owns a store. Oh, wait, is it all deleted here? Am I under a different one? Oh, I'm under yours. Oops.
This is how shit gets fucked up. Okay, so all right, so there's weird things that happen. We'll say, like, I'll get in the middle of the night, he'll say, somebody's trying to log into your account. And I'm like, what?
All right, go back to Volbar here. And
At least my identity's not being stolen.
I usually try and get to bed at 10 o'clock every night. So it's 9.
I was like, why is my wife sending you a message?
This person, they mentioned me the story. I don't know who that is. All right, so this is the thing. I said I want one. So true entrepreneur. By the way, shout out to this guy. Let's go to his stories before they go away. So here he is. Oh, I think this is the beginning. So let's go all the way back to the start. So I'm in Brickell. Jake Paul's in Brickell. Logan Paul, I don't have his thing. I have Prime. Well, let me get Prime. So they're doing the watches by the Rolls Royce, right? All the bling bling of the life of the life. All right. And then all of a sudden, new cop. Hey, he cops it, right? It's a little Z. Now it was late at night there. He's tired, right? So it's a nice piece. Then you have Jake Paul stunting it for him for the views. This is the dude. This is the dude who owns it. He looks like a cool dude. He's gonna be in studio. Screw Jake Paul. We'll get this guy in here, you know. And then this is the guy saying, why would Jake Paul? Because Jake Paul calls KSI and says he'll fight him for free, and then KSI backs out. And so I'll go to London. So then look, Jeff the Entrepreneur. Shout out to Vibara. May find a watch that my man Grant Cardone might like. This is fire because Grant told me don't buy him a watch. So I was like, hey, let's see if Grant likes this one, right? So he knows him, and then there's Jake Paul, and then everything else, right? So in the DMs, I don't know if you should be sharing the DMs here. Here we go. So I said, I want one. Legend status, check story. Uber didn't know him, LOL. Let me know what you have in mind. The Z's. I was at Gecko. You close? Yeah. Shop 5 minutes from there. Okay, be right there. So then I went to Bar La Real. Actually, now there's a story behind that. We'll tell the next episode because we don't have time for that. So anyway, then I sent him the Grant video. He likes it, and then I do the shout out. Right. So let me go back over here. I feel like we're closer. So I don't know if you can hear this. So this was after me being an extra on the show. It was the Oprah's network, actually, is what it's going to be on. So I shout out Oprah. Do this. This is outside there. This was me. Show up, and this is the show. I don't know if you can see it. It's not Love and Marriage. It's a different show. I got the title wrong. They're actually filming a show there. They're like, shh, get down. This is the star. This is a Jesus guy. This dude right here, dude. I'm gonna link up with him. I think he lives in Miami. YouTube TV network. This is him. He has an ATM business. I talked to him later. He just got on a dating show. A cool dude. And then where is it? There's something here where he's a cool dude though. So I actually talked to him after the show when he was doing some shots. Andre Addison, Forbes feature. So he does ATM and he does another business. So that's a solid connection there, right? And then I go into this place. There's a lot of celebrities in there. Okay, then look. Can we play the audio here? Oh yeah, let's do this. Listen to this here.
State Street.
Yeah. So you don't know who Jake Paul is?
Make a left turn on Northeast 36th Street, then make a right.
He's a professional boxer. You know boxing?
Adam.
You know Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well he's better than Floyd Mayweather.
But he's not that famous.
Jake Paul, no, he's pretty famous. Yeah. I'm gonna send this to him.
Highway 41 using the.
Do you know who Canelo is?
Canelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's gonna fight Canelo one day. See, they're talking about it already. It's gonna happen. I think he might beat Canelo because Canelo is getting older and Jake Paul is young, you know. We'll see, man. He's a millionaire and he doesn't fight for the money, he fights for something different, you know. I went up by not liking him. But now he's kind of inspired me. This is me. By the way, I love this place. Oh, it didn't happen. The door normally.
Hey, late managers. Here is something that you should transfer to people daily.
Hey.
Is certainty.
sometimes we as managers can have a hard time transferring information to our people. And we know that there's different scenarios that come up. So we think, well, maybe this could happen, maybe that could happen, or maybe.
Which actually, let's talk about that for a second. All right, we'll talk about him later on there. Whoa. All right. So, but by the way, dude, that's so true about certainty with everything in management. I know, especially with dad working with me now, having him on, I'm certain about, no, we have to do this. We're charging this much. This is it. Right. And then I get off and I'm like, holy cow. Like, dude, I feel like now it's funny because I used to watch your mastery management stuff. I actually got to get back in that. And I used to think, okay, yeah, I don't need that. I'll hire someone who needs that. No, if you're an entrepreneur, you need mastery management. You need to know how to manage and lead people.
I think if you want to grow your business, you need to have the traits that you want your people to have. It is irresponsible and it is unrealistic for you to act one way and expect your people to act another way. So if you want your people to be respectful, but you're disrespectful, it's just not going to happen. It's monkey see, monkey do. Whatever you do, your people will repeat that process. So whatever traits you want your people to possess, you must possess them. If you do not, find somebody else who does and teach your people that this is the trait that they got to follow if you're not good at something. Because your people do what they see. Subconsciously, they do. They just always will. They always have. It's just like parenting. Kids will do what they see. Just the same exact thing. So yeah. And then certainty is extremely important because if you let your people become uncertain and they don't know what the right answer is, they're going to live a whole life of fear of not knowing what to do. So, how's your back, by the way?
Oh yeah, I think it's better, dude. I worked out today, this morning. It's better. What do you mean, since the fight?
No, I mean just because you always got to hold up your big ego. So I'm always.
Dude, I think I'm getting better at it though.
I know, I'm playing around. You fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Well, I was in a fight, man. By the way, this is cool. This is not cool.
Dude, it's amazing. I love it.
Dude, I want to get one of these. I mean, we have one, but this is kind of a churros. But anyway, the 4 C's. You know what the 4 C's are?
Yeah. Charlie, Chaplin, cock, and cake.
I don't know if you can see it from here. You can't really.
Yeah. It looks like 4 C's.
So content, collaborations, code, and capital. So to grow any business, content's what we're doing now on YouTube, TikTok every day. Josh Lewis growth on TikTok on leadership, right? Collaborations, what me and you are doing right now on my channel live. We're collaborating. Maybe we get June, if you're watching this, cut this up, put some pieces on here. Code is either using a tool or software. And the way you can make money, I did this on my Instagram live, is by being a referral of it, whether it's ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Teachable, whichever one, which one's your course hosted on?
ClickFunnels, Thinkific.
Right. So now I'm a brand ambassador for Greta, so I get a little bit more of a slice of the pie. People sign up for there, right? Capital is Funding Academy. This is a Turo, right? This is how to get 0% funding for everything. So once you get all parts of these 4 C's in your business, you can you can make it pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. Can I share my screen real quick?
So I wanted to see more about you and learn from you. I didn't want to take it over, but
no, it's okay. This is one cool thing that I bought today, and it's an actual pen that you can write on, but it's got a tip. So I can literally, yes, I can't share my screen.
Oh, here. Oh, sorry. Let me go. Whoops. I keep sharing my own screen. I got to hit more. Dude, by the way, do you think YouTube will have a competitor?
Yeah, they do already.
Oh,
Rumble.
What is it? Rumble?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to start posting on there too, though. Oh, dude, you can write right on your iPad?
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
That's so cool. Yeah, I wish I could. Wait, see. I remember I used to be able to write on my, maybe next time I'll go live from my iPad.
So I wanted to get this because remember I was doing this with you. I was like, this is Jeff. He weighs 174 LBS. Like it's just easier to do now, you know, because I actually have a pen.
No,
And
dude,
then-
that's why I like the desktop I have at home, which by the way, you can, or dad's house, that's our dad's house, you can take that, dude, if you want. It's a PC. It works good. I just never used it because I have this and you can write on the screen. That's why I liked it so much, you know?
Yeah, maybe I will go grab it. I could put it here and I got another one here.
Yeah, just grab it. And I used to edit videos on it, YouTube, so it's probably pretty slow. We can probably delete those too. I have all the passwords. That's good. And I need the Rode Podcaster Pro. It's for some reason it's sent to me, and I told Dad to send them to me. Or I'll be at September 3rd, but I want to have everything set up by the time Arturo's back from Columbia.
Wow. That's cool. You can do that. Wow. It's called Smart Shake Recognition. So if I do square, it'll make it a square. If I do circle, I'll make it a circle.
It's like a smart board, like what Grant has.
Yeah.
I know. I think, dude, when we get the podcast studio, we should have a smart board too. Eventually, we'll build it all out, man. I mean, it's going to take time, but we're going to have to do some consulting deals, make some course sales. What offers do you have coming up? When's your next webinar coming up? Mine's Thursday.
Saturday at 11 a.m. I'm doing a live class on TikTok. So I literally had people and I asked them, hey, what do you guys want to learn? And they said, I said, you want 2 hours? Do you want 4 hours? They said 2 hours. So I said, all right, I'll do it for 2 hours. What works well for you guys? Saturday or
marketing. Josh is doing everything right. Marketing, giving people choices. Go ahead, continue.
Saturday or Sunday? They said Saturday. I said, does 11 a.m. work for you guys? So 11 a.m. works for me. And everybody's like, 11 a.m., 11 a.m. I said, what do you want to hear in this class? Put it in the content. Put it in the comments. So they said, how to handle difficult people, how to hold people accountable, how to hire people, and how to coach people. So I'm going to go live for 2 hours. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach how to handle difficult people and how to hold them accountable. So that'll cover 2 of them. Briefly on hiring, and then how to coach people, which I taught people how to coach people today, which is through this sheet.
Every Saturday at 11, you know?
So yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do too as well is I'm gonna try and get as much traffic as I can to that. And I think I'm gonna create a special only for like that day during 2 hours. Like the course will only be this much amount of money for those 2 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking of sending out an email right now to my list. Are you on my email list or no?
Yeah, well, are you on my email list? Actually, can you yes, I am. Can you go to your email real quick?
Yeah, I was gonna
I sent out an email today.
Which email?
Let me see. Hold on.
It's Maverick.
It's Maverick J7. See if you got something from. Should be from me.
I opt into everything.
No way, get the Mastery Management Weekly Reminder. Go. Jeff Cunningham.
Look, dude, Valuetainment's on the same platform too.
That's pretty funny.
Two legends.
I sent it at 2:42.
So let's see. So these are 241.
Maybe it went into your spam. You'd have to go into
This is riveting for everybody else watching right now.
Yeah. 2 o'clock to no. For some reason, people aren't getting it. It's weird.
Dude, that's why I was wondering if people are getting my email too. I don't know what's blocking with it. Did you get my email?
MaverickJ7@gmail.com. Yeah, that's where I sent it to.
Well, it's good that we're checking this.
Yeah, because I wanted to see what the email.
Look like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, dude. I do that too. I sent out an email from the platform from Progretta, and I want to see what it looks like too. I asked Dad if he got it. So no, maybe let me put in your name. Be under Josh Lewis.
Yeah, it'll come from Josh Lewis. Oh yeah, what have you done to grow yourself as a leader? Right there. Click on that.
Yeah, so what time? 2:42. Yeah, you're right. But why was it not in what box was it in? You know what I mean?
It just says inbox, yeah.
Oh, this looks good, dude. When I first started my venture going through hell. This is a story. I couldn't want to get grab an alcoholic beverage. This is relatable to this is great copy, but I realized the following pattern. I wasn't going to attribute growth to my organization, my people. I realized that growth would be my cure. About how would I grow where I would start through long hours and reflections and challenging times. Pain forced me to I was able to build a great team and build our company to the top 10% of the rankings in sales, profit, turnover, and team member morale. Wow. Yeah, I remember living this through with you. It didn't happen by accident. It happened through relentless pursuit of greatness. As I learned, I wrote it down. As I learned, I taught. As I learned, I built more leaders. And I began teaching other new managers, seasoned leaders, the steps to take a building company. You must achievely learn to grow your people. I then took 3 months of my life and built everything I learned to put it into a course. No one ever went through, no one would ever go through the hell I went through. I took all the things no one taught me and simplified them and put them in one-stop shop for new management. Find the right course of action from someone who's done it repeatedly. If you're struggling with any of the following, I implore you to focus on growth yourself. How to create daily habits as a manager, develop your seasonal leader of people, standard and expectation scaling, including 3 traits your people need to have and 4 traits you cannot tolerate: leadership and intelligence, how to create winning culture, how to coach your team members, how to terminate team members professionally. Oh, that's true, dude. There's one company I was consulting that did not do that right. It could backfire, get a lawsuit. Motivating your team, influence others to attain results, the hierarchy of human development. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you put that with $2,000. Yeah, that's worth way more. Vision casting, free bonus checklist PDFs, 20 things. You could pay separately. These mirrors cost you $10,000. But for limited time, game access, master mentor course, but $197, $497. I think click here to learn more and become poor. Log in to leave. Dude, that was a great email. Actually, let me do this. Let me do this whole thing. I'm going to send this to my list.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's called combining a list, and then you basically share lists. So I think I'll get the picture in here, and I also want to show off the Progretta too. I actually love. I know it's like a white level version of Go High Level, but I actually love Progretta. So in here, so we're gonna select. So go email. So select all these. So 227, if that's how many they are. And I go send email. Okay, proceed. And we can actually make it from you here, you know? So see if you get it here. I'll do Josh Lewis growth because that's what people know you as. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Or branding. So what email should I put it from?
You can put it from mine, or you can put it from yours. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll do mine just because that way it's. What was your subject or your title?
What have you done to grow yourself as a leader? ... question mark.
All right. Yeah, you did it right. So that's a question and then do a statement. Like the rule of thumb, marketing. Then let me do this here, and I'm just gonna make an intro. Do that. And then go. Hey y'all. What's this Saturday? What's this Saturday date?
$13th. Thank you. It's a really cool idea.
Yeah, dude, like I have a list, so might as well hit the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know you probably didn't write that, and then I'll do. I was listening to Grant the other day, and he's like,
It's actually leadership.com.
Right, yeah, I knew that. And then I'll log into lead. Let me just make sure this works. Yeah, that's it, right?
No, that's not. The URL is it's funny that I copied it as a ConvertKit. It's joinmasteringmanagement.com.
Do you have ConvertKit?
I do, yeah. That's how I sent out the email.
All right, so I think that'll work. All right, so you'll see that. What do you do? So then send all at once, send email, and it's going to take a little time. Your bulk action has been scheduled. Click here to check the progress. And then it's going to show all the emails of when it was bulk email. This is the latest one, Q. See. So it's a pretty cool software, you know?
Yeah, it is cool.
Well, I love playing with it. I do. There's so much to learn. I had to build automations. I'm doing another. You remember me and Andy used to do webinars?
Yes.
So I'm doing mine every Thursday, 8 p.m. I'm doing a new webinar, but me and Andy are doing one Wednesday called Passion to Profit. On Wednesday, the 23rd. I mean, Wednesday, the 17th at 3 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's go on Clubhouse quick. Let's just start a room. Just announce your TikTok thing.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, because I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go to bed too. I'm fading right now.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Clubhouse.
Peace.
Clubhouse. All right.